In today's video, if you guys are struggling to hit Unreal for any reason, and I currently have the best controller settings for all controller players, no matter if you play on console or PC with controller, because overall, these controller settings will give you aimbot.
And make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video, and as always, use code KILLERS in the Fortnite item shop.
For everybody looking for new controller settings or brand new tweak zones, I found the perfect settings.
And finally, what everybody's been waiting for is for me to show you guys my most up-to-date graphics, controller settings, and binds
After Fortnite's newest update.
Finally, what everybody's been waiting for is for me to show you guys my most up-to-date controller settings, so let's jump right into them. Now, if you guys are struggling to get this setting on, you guys do need to be on new gen, meaning PS5 or the newer Xboxes. Now, if you guys are on them and can't access this setting, it's probably because your monitor or the TV that you guys are running is probably outdated and cannot run 120. Now, for your brightness, always keep this at 100. User interface, keep that at 1x, or you guys' menu will be pretty dark. And for you guys' colorblind mode and strengths, max these two out. And for motion blur, always keep this setting off, or you guys' clips will look very, very weird, or even when you guys are just playing. Keep this setting on, and always show your FPS, just so you guys can't blame your FPS for your lag, or your lag for your FPS. Always keep this setting disabled. And now for the voice chat setting, guys, I've never really changed these too much, so just go ahead and copy mine. I think these are going to be the best. Because certain things, obviously, you don't want them to be more loud than other things, like cinematics. You don't want bombs blowing up when you're trying to look for somebody, or things that are just way too loud when you're trying to even hear your teammates. And now for the sound settings, guys, if you guys don't have 3D headphones, make sure to always turn this setting off. But if you guys do have it, then make sure to turn this setting on. Now for hit markers, I've always kept it on default because I do love the sound of the hit markers when they were default compared to the legacy sound. Subtitles, always turn this setting off, guys, or it's going to give you so much more delay that you guys do not need, especially if you're already on console. Now visual sound effects, guys, always turn the setting on. I'm not too sure why. I see a lot of people say they don't like actually playing with the setting on, and I know that they actually nerfed it, but I do still recommend turning this setting on if you guys are playing ranked, or even if you guys are just a casual player. Now for these new settings, the licensed audio, I have it on mute just because if you guys do have certain audio tracks or if there's certain sounds, it could get copyrighted in the video. So now these are going to be opinion based if you guys want them on or off. And finally, here are the brand new voice chat settings that I came up with, and if you guys want to copy them to make it a lot easier, then be my guest. And here are the brand new settings that just came out. I haven't used them, so I turned them off. And finally, here's everything that Fortnite just added to the brand new game tab. Now for the matchmaking region, always turn the setting on to you guys' own region so you guys are never lagging. And for the language, always play on system default so you guys can obviously understand what's going on. And for the toggle sprint and auto open doors, keep these two on so things are a lot quicker when you guys are running and gunning. I've always kept these two the same. And for my combat settings, I've always kept this setting off. My ADS are well held. And for my mark danger when ADS is on, basically, this setting will be so useful so you guys aren't marking random things. And for my auto pickup, guys, I think this setting is more useful if it's on compared to you guys just trying to pick through guns when you guys are getting chased or even just shot at. And now for this setting, guys, if you guys aren't on a keyboard, basically turn the setting off if you guys are a controller player. And for your preferred item slots, guys, always make sure you guys have your shotgun in the beginning, because if it's not, you guys might have a grenade or a bandage. And this setting is the most important, especially if you guys like playing ranked, or sometimes even if you guys are a casual player. Have this setting on so all your heals, meaning 50s, minis, and bandages will always go to the end, and your guns will go in the beginning. And here's the brand new setting that everyone's been talking about. Make sure to turn the setting on, the continuous fire, just so things like the pistol or a burst weapon will be shooting basically continuously. And now here are the rest of the settings. And for the building, for anyone who's on simple build, this might be opinion based if you guys like it. So I have this setting off, and for my reset building choice, I kept this on. Turbo building, I've always have it on. And for my editing, I'm not a simple edit player, so I keep this setting off. For my pre-edit option, I kept this setting on. And for my confirm edits, I kept this on both. And for my tutorial tips, I kept that off, so less input delay. And here are basically the rest of the settings. And obviously, guys, for the field of view is actually very important, especially if you guys are on console. I feel like I found these field of views to be one of the best. And here are the other settings that don't really even matter. Jump right into the game UI. If you guys want to pause the video because these settings are kind of long and all of them are technically just on, be my guest. For the damage numbers though, I'm going to talk about this. These want to have these on list.
And here's a great example on how that looks if you guys were to play on list.
Same thing with your damage feedback. Have this on hit only, and for your damage number scale, keep this at 100% because if you have it too low, you're not going to be able to tell what you hit the enemy for. Same thing with your HUD scale, guys. I normally play on a smaller HUD scale so it reduces my input Same thing with these settings, guys. Have these settings literally all on, just so you guys have your settings exact same as mine. Right into the gyro settings, guys. If you guys don't play gyro settings, then you guys want to turn these all off. I can't stress this enough. If you guys have these settings on when you guys don't actually use the setting itself, you guys will have a lot of input delay. So I'm going to go through them just so you guys can copy them, so you guys settings can feel the exact same with mine. Now for the mouse and keyboard, if you guys don't play mouse and keyboard, totally discard this setting. Same thing with the keyboard controls. You guys do not need that. And finally, with Fortnite resetting everybody's ranked and dropping the new Simpson reload map, I'm going to give you guys the best controller settings for that. And finally, what everybody's been waiting for is for me to show you guys my most updated controller settings that I use to hit Unreal. Now, if you guys want to copy them, be my guest. Now for the controller view, aircraft, and fighter controls, I've always kept these three off. Now auto run, guys, this setting is very opinion based. If you guys don't want to have it on, that is perfectly fine. The settings still work. Now if you're looking at Builder Pro setting, this setting is opinion based as well, guys, because if you guys have Builder Pro on and your controller binds, turn the setting on and it'll still work. Since if I don't have it because I use custom, I have this setting off. Edit, simple, and slide time, guys, no seconds here because it will slow you guys down. I don't know why a lot of people have these on. Camera X, guys, put this always on both. Camera time, no seconds here. Vibration, guys, always make sure to turn the setting off no matter whose settings you guys are trying. Quick weapon setting, guys, custom only. Diamond replay, no seconds there. Toggle behavior, always slot 2. I've always used these settings, especially with instant toggle off, because I don't know why a lot of people would tell certain people to turn certain settings on when they're really not that good. Now button group on both. Sensitivity, guys, this feels so good. Like, I don't know why it feels so good. Look sensitivity would be 8 and aim would be 6. And if you guys want to adjust this, go down here, turn the setting off, and then turn it back on to adjust the rest. 2.2, 2.2 for my build and edit. First person 1.25. So these settings are really easy to follow. Horizontal speeds, guys, 46. Now you guys, by looking at this, it might seem fast, but it's really not when we get down to the other settings. No boost here, so make sure to turn this setting off. And then getting down to our aim down sights, guys, 11 feels very crisp, I'm not gonna lie, especially when you guys have no boost implied. Scope speed multiplier, keep that at default, so 1.0. Jumping into the advanced settings, look dampening time, no seconds. I don't know why people play with this. I think it feels a little weird. Input code will always be linear. I don't know why I heard a lot of people, guys, turn this setting down to here. You guys have better aim assist or better tracking. That is complete false. Please don't do that. Never copy these. Like I've always said, guys, it'll always mess up you guys' settings. Dead zones 8, 25 for both of my releases ever since the #1 player gave me these. And then my tweak zones, scoped or aiming, always. Building, I've never messed around with this too much. I think it feels very strange, so I just kept it off. Tweak zone 6, 1, and then offset obviously 1. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I've always kept this, and it feels very nice. And then the new settings, guys, off, on, adaptive triggers obviously 0, vehicles on, and then pointer speed 5, 100%, and here are the rest of the settings. And finally, here are my most updated controller binds, and if you guys want to copy them, be my guest. And for the presets, guys, you guys gotta have that on custom, just so you guys can change every single one of them. Now I'm gonna go to the list and just copy them if you guys want to. And a lot of questions I normally get is if I play on claw or if I have paddles on my controller. And no, I don't. I just play on a regular PS5 controller. And if you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe and leave a comment if you guys have any questions. I'm answering every single question in the comments.